Focus on me. Yes. Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm all cozied up in my dad's jacket because I love wearing his jacket. That is really random. Today is gonna be like a little chat with you guys. It is all about why studying abroad won't make you happy. And this is a truth that I think you should be aware of before you want to study abroad. Keep watching and hear me explain why I say that and what I mean by that. I want to tell you a little story. I'm from a German small town, you guys know that. Our neighbors, they're like farmers and everything here is just super like countryside-ish. And there's this guy who used to go to primary school with me. He is really involved with like farming here and he's like on the fields all the time and he's just like so into whatever he's doing. He is just so happy and so fulfilled with his life, and for the longest time I could not understand how someone could be happy living this small town life and how could you just never leave your comfort zone and how does it work? I never got that. I never understood that everyone defines happiness differently and that happiness is not defined by any achievement or any activity or anything. Happiness, in fact, is a choice. When I saw him, for a moment I thought, wow, he is probably happier than me without even trying. The reason why we do things, the reason why you want to study abroad is because you want to be happy. You want to experience bliss and happiness. But sometimes we try so hard to be happy. We try so hard to reach our goals and to pursue our dreams that we forget that happiness happens in the now, and happiness can be achieved in the now by making the choice to be happy. When you desire less, actually you are much quicker to be happy as well. And that is when I understood the concept of being humble and being happy with less, because I, for so many years now, I've always strived for more, for bigger, for better, for further, for higher. I totally kind of missed the point that I will never be happy if I always strive for the next thing. And the problem is because everyone defines happiness for themselves, so if you kind of bond your state of happiness to a specific action or situation or something external from you, it will possibly happen that once you study abroad, you will again be there and realize, wow, what's the next thing now that I can bond my happiness to? You have to decide to choose happiness in every single situation, even when you might not feel your best. Because the thing is, even when you go abroad, even when you travel, there will still be things that suck. There will still be problems. There will still be obstacles. Like everything that you choose in life has positives and has negatives. And we cannot think just when we study abroad, just when we are entrepreneurs, everything will be amazing and we now are enough and we have achieved enough to be happy. When you tell yourself, once I study abroad, I will be happy, you will not, because there will be the next thing, the next travel destination. Happiness is always internal. It's always internal. Traveling, studying abroad, you have a lot of moments, a lot of opportunities to choose this happiness, but nonetheless, it's always happening inside. And something that I never understood was, how can I be motivated to pursue my goal if I'm already satisfied and happy now? Because being unhappy with something really drives you and gives you motivation to change something. That's really true. You can be happy with where you are now and act from that place of happiness towards adding on to your happiness. But I think we have to understand that nothing in this world can make you happy unless you choose happiness for yourself now. I really want you to create a life, to create a mindset, to create a circumstance where if people ask you, are you happy? You say yes. And I am aware that there are illnesses, there are depression, and there's all of those things where we say, how can I be happy in this awful circumstance? But I think it's about realizing that every bad thing teaches us something, and we can take something good from everything. To make my point a bit more clear, I really want to quote from this book. It's called Happiness and How It Happens. I actually borrowed it from my friend Jana. However, happiness doesn't happen through trying to change what is, but rather by accepting what is. If we come to see how we make ourselves unhappy, then happiness will be there ready and waiting for us. Rather than trying to change the bad bits, relate to them in a kind and accepting way. We can stop trying to change ourselves and let ourselves be as we are. In this way, we gradually and patiently bring the inner war to an end. Because by constantly desiring, by constantly wanting the next thing, you tell yourself that you are not enough as you are now. That's really what I wanted to tell you, is if you are not working on the mindset and on your internal happiness, even studying abroad won't make you happy. Studying abroad is not the solution of every problem. In fact, it will bring up new problems and new challenges. If you look at the bad things in your life, the unsatisfying things, if you see them as a lesson, you can turn them into something that brings you further, and you can choose this happiness again and again and again, because it is never going to be perfect. Life is never going to be perfect, and we cannot bond our happiness to requirements. Happiness is a choice. Oh my god, there's a little dog! Our neighbor's got a new dog. He's so cute. Oh my god. Let me know down below in the comments like what your opinion on that is, on that topic, if that makes sense to you. I would be really interested to know whether you got what I'm saying, but I've really lately thought about like happiness and why I sometimes feel so far behind and not enough and not far enough, and why other people who just don't even try to achieve and reach so high are achieving happiness much quicker, because they just desire less and they just choose happiness now. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it made you think. Let me know in the comments if you want more like those kinds of live chats and just like chatty videos in general, like me just talking about a certain subject and then us in the comments interacting. Yeah, let me know, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!